But so you're saying you're kind of a perfectionist. So when you look at last year's training, like say we take a period, I guess the most controlled period for a professional cyclist is the off season, where you can implement bigger changes like pedaling efficiency changes, position changes, because it's difficult to do in between races. So if you take a period like the off season and you look at last year's off season and compare it now to your approach to this year's off season, do you take lessons from last year and you say, hey, okay, I done this well, I done this bad? And how do you like deconstruct the best aspects of last year and bring them into this year's training? Or are you just doing the same thing year after year?
No, you do a different thing year after year, time after time, not just in off season, but also in other phases of season or getting ready or other aspects of your life entirely. I always try to analyze and think about what happened, why something happened, how can I improve something to affect the outcome. And I try to learn from my mistakes. Of course, you need to recognize your mistakes first to be able to move on. And I think I'm doing a pretty good job. I always felt I was doing a pretty good job of learning from my mistakes. And I got, when I progressed as a child, I always got better. Like I started off being maybe not necessarily as good as my friends, and I slowly closed that gap. And with hard work and doing things correctly and not repeating my mistakes, I was able to make up for I wouldn't say the lack of talent, but for that little bit that I missed against the others with some other stuff that I did better. I learned to be more efficient in races. I learned to read the race better. I learned about nutrition. I realized that if I eat something, it does me good, and if I eat something else, it doesn't. It affects me in a negative way, and so on. And I was able to progress always, and I still do to this day. After being a professional for it's going to be my 11th season next year.
Your Patreon now.
If you constantly learn, you improve a lot, and this experience is really crucial, and it's so much easier for me now to do something because I know exactly what I'm doing. I know what I need to pay attention to not make something go wrong. I know exactly what I need to eat. I know exactly when I need to take rest. I learned to listen to my body. I think the most important thing of all, cycling wise in training, that I learned is that training is there to train to get better, physically better for a race, not to prove anything to anyone or especially yourself. And I don't think I had the confidence when I started, in my first years as a professional cyclist, or even before as a junior. But maybe before I didn't think about this so much because I didn't try to achieve anything. I was just enjoying the process.
So if you like this video, you should definitely check out this video because I know you're going to love it. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel.